it's like sometimes walks are the only place I can really hear God super clear, you know? He knows just what I need when I need it. And the things he tells me and the things that I'm relaying back to you is to help you. It's to help prosper you. It's to help you come into your abundance. It's to help you know him better. And so I know that I'm making a difference. I know that I'm inspiring people. And it wasn't that I went without any hard work here. It took me years to come to this place. It took me about 5 years to fully heal myself. You know, and it wasn't easy. I cried so many tears, I lost count. But God took me out of that. And now I'm in this place of helping people, inspiring them, getting them to a higher vibration. And you can do it too. But it takes the decision, the choice of moving forward, letting go of what does not serve you, letting go of the past. And how I do that is I say, I let go of what does not serve me. And that's the affirmation I just speak over myself. Whenever I feel I'm focusing too much on the past or focusing too much on my problems, I turn it around and I focus back on Jesus. I focus back on my happiness and which way I'm heading. God releases me from the past. He releases me of the things that do not serve me because I am speaking it over my life. I'm making the choice to choose better. And I'm focusing on what will grow. I'm focusing on the things that I want to grow. I'm focusing on the things that I want to blossom in my life. So if you're stuck thinking about all that stuff from the past that didn't serve you, the things that hurt you, the place you've come from, let it go. Just literally let it go. It's not doing anything but keeping you stuck in that same vibration. You want to go higher. Trust me, you want to go higher. It's not serving you. It's not making you happy. So it's clear it's time to let that go. It's clear that it's time to move forward. Time to put your focus back on Jesus. Time to focus on what makes you happy. Move forward this time. 2025 is your year if you want it to be. But you got to make the choice to let it go and move forward. And that's the thing they don't want to tell you, guys. They don't want to tell you that this music that you're listening to is so low vibrational and it's bringing you down with it. Okay? They don't want to tell you that the foods you're putting in your body is what is causing destruction and disease. But it is. So it's time to do the work, y'all. It's time to do the changes, okay? It took me years to come to this place, but I did it, okay? I no longer am listening to stuff that isn't vibrating high. I'm no longer going to put foods in my body that are not on a high vibration, all right? So the high vibrational foods are fruits and vegetables, stuff that comes from nature, stuff that gets, blooms in the sun, okay? You need to go into the sun every day, get that vitamin D. I mean, the stuff that they talk about, but we already know these things, right? But it's just, you have to put the work in. You already know that this stuff is really, deep down, you know that this stuff is not serving you. But it's like you're stuck in those habits. So how do you break a habit? You have to turn it around to the better habits, right? So instead of going to bed at midnight, you start going to bed at 8 p.m., right? And little by little, to do the small changes will bring you big results, okay? So if you go to bed at midnight currently, start going to bed at 11:30, and then every week a half hour, right, in increments. And change doesn't happen overnight, but it's going to happen if you want it. So if you want a better life, you can have it, but you got to choose better. And I know that seems simple, right? It seems simple, but it's just true. What really helped me heal the most, you guys, was I just rested. Rest is so important. And I love Ralph Smart because he's on YouTube, but he talks about, when we're depressed, deep rest. We need deep rest. Depression, deep rest, right? So when you think of stuff like that, you realize you don't need to continue to overwork yourself, overdo it all the time, right? What we need to do is get rested. What we need to do is take care of ourselves. Self-care is the most important thing in order to love yourself and to come to God in the future. So what I really did to heal myself was I rested. I took ashwagandha gummies for stress. I ate really clean, Like I started drinking a glass of orange juice a day. I mean, that lifted my confidence so much. And these rainbow foods is what's really going to bring your vibration up and really going to heal you from the inside out. All right? So I really hope that helps somebody. You can heal yourself, I promise. And and then also the scriptures, God, Jesus is all about healing. His healing powers are real, but you got to believe it, and you have faith, and start praying these scriptures over yourself. And I promise your body is going to heal. Your mind is going to heal. You are going to come out the other side strong. All right? So let's renew the mind. Let's be de-stress with the gummies, sleep, and eat clean. Oh, also taking walks. Taking walks has been such a blessing to me, y'all. It really clears my mind and it gets me on the right path. So just do the work. I promise it's going to be everything. You're going to be so grateful that you did this and took the time to love and care for yourself. And worrying literally does nothing for us. It does literally nothing. It's literally just focusing on what you can't control. That doesn't serve anybody. And I spent years worrying and being afraid of what could happen. It took me years to get out of that. But, God showed me another way. He showed me that I just need to trust him. I need to trust that he has my back. And now I'm believing in that. I'm believing in that promise that God has my back. I don't need to worry. I just need to give it to him. And now it frees up my energy to focus on what does matter in my life. So just give it to him today. You don't need to hold on to the stuff that is not serving you. Let go of what does not serve you. I'm telling you, just take the actions today. Take the actions towards what you want. Instead of spending your time worrying about what you can't control, having anxiety, let it go. Choose to give it up. Say, you know what? This isn't even serving me to focus on this stuff that's in my past. This isn't serving me to focus on that hater over there. It's not serving me to focus on what people think or say or do and judging me. It's like, okay, judge me then. At the end of the day, I'm going to continue to do what's best for me. I'm going to continue to focus on Jesus. I'm going to continue to make content for you guys. I'm going to continue to go on my jogs. I'm going to continue to eat healthy. And I'm going to continue to focus on high vibrational things and living in an abundant lifestyle and mindset. So if you want those things too, let the past go. Let go of what's not serving you. Move forward into this high vibration with me. Come on. 2025 is the most high vibrational, abundant year of your life. If you want it, if you choose it, it is. So come on. You got this. Start believing with me that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Start believing in that. It's a promise from God. It's going to come true, but you got to believe it. You got to have faith. It's up to you to make these things happen, because God's not going to force it on you. So come on, you can do this. Come on. There's no more going back. That's the old you. You're a new person today. This is your new season. And it's what you make of it. Come on. You got this. I love you. I believe in you. Everything's working out for you this year. 2025 is your year. And honestly, nobody can kill your high vibe unless you let them. That's just the truth. So just ignore those people. Ignore them. Keep going. They can't stop you from your greatness. They cannot stop you. You're not going to stop. So people, whatever they have to say, whatever they think, whatever they're doing, Has nothing to do with you. Stop taking it personally. They have their own issues, their own insecurities, and their own judgments and their own opinions. It literally has nothing to do with you. Just like you can't like every person you come in contact with. I'm sorry, you just can't. We are not going to like everybody that comes into our space. We are not just, so while it's true for you that you're not going to like everybody, not everybody's going to like you. And not everybody is going to be okay with what you choose to do with your life. But you are going to be the one that ignores that and keeps pushing through. You're going to move forward from that judgment, that opinion, whatever that person's saying, because you're not going to give a flying you know what. This is your life. You're not going to lose what you have going for yourself in order to please that person and make them happier. I'm sorry, but you're just not. It's like, they're not going to be there when you're 80 years old on the rocking chair and you're looking back at your life and you're focusing on all your accomplishments. If you let them, then you'll be focusing on all those regrets that you have because you didn't do what made you happy. No, it's not going to be me, and it's not going to be you. So stop choosing to listen to them. Stop choosing to people please. Let it go. Let that person go. They're not in your favor, okay? They don't want what's in your favor. They don't really care for you like they say they do. They say they love you, but then they treat you poorly. They say they care, but then they speak ill against you. And they're not really for you, are they? So let that person go. Choose to move forward today and try not to let their opinions and judgments bring you down. Focus on staying up anyway. There's nothing they could do if you just keep going. And I promise you, God will take you to the other side if you just keep making the steps necessary to get there. Okay? Honestly, why would I continue to spend another day, another hour, another moment on people who don't treat me right? I'm not. I'm free in Jesus. I'm so free. You know, I'm back here on my walk and I'm just literally singing and dancing. I'm not giving any more flying. You know what's about it? It's like, who cares? You don't like me? Who cares? I like me. God loves me unconditionally. He made me who I am. And if you don't like me, that's on you. You are missing out. Okay, baby? They're just missing out on your goodness. They're missing out on all this silliness, the love, the life that you have to bring. It's like they can just stay over there in that same energy and be miserable and toxic. That's their choice. It's like they could have learned something from you. They could have took something from this experience with you and decided, wow, you know what? Maybe I should lift my vibration up. Maybe I should go the next mile in my life. No, they'd rather just sit in front of the TV and not do anything with their life, but complain about what you're doing with your life and try and keep you stuck. Try and keep you stagnant. Okay, we'll see how well that works for them, because you reap what you sow in this life. And guess what? That means that they're going to be stuck and stagnant and you're going to continue moving forward, because whatever you are is what you're going to attract. Okay, so just continue to be amazing. Continue to be your best self. Continue to live life and be happy and smile. It's like, I'm not going to stop smiling because someone doesn't like me, because someone tries to bring me down. I'm not going to stop. Okay? And that's the thing. When you decide that you're not going to stop, there's nothing that can actually stop you. There isn't. How can they stop your greatness? How? If you continue to keep pushing forward and moving and going the direction you want, how can they really stop you? You got this. There's nobody that's going to stop you this time. All right? So keep going. I love you so much. Never give up. 2025 is absolutely your year if you want it to be. All right, bye. All right. This is how you're going to raise your vibration, guys. You're going to turn off the music. You got to turn that music off. It's so low vibe. The sad, the angry, all that stuff is bringing you down, girl. The foods you eat, what you're seeing on TV, you need to turn it off. Just turn it off. You're not going to miss it, I promise. You know, like I spent years of my life listening to sad music and it made me cry. And I was like, okay, I feel better for the moment. Okay, but then the feelings kept coming back. It doesn't go away. You need to turn on the happy music. You need to turn on the music and get up and dance, girl. Like, you need to live life, okay? You got to get your vibration up. Okay, that's the one thing they can't take away from you. Lift that vibration, go higher. Go higher with everything you do, everything you eat, drink, what you listen to, what you watch, how you spend your time, what you focus on, right? Because what we focus on grows. So you want to grow and go in high vibration, you're going to have to focus on what brings you high vibration, right? All right, so I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'll help you get up to that high vibe. I promise.